Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. I'm Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a fresh game of baseball. Thank you for joining me today as we start a three-game set against the 68-68 Tampa Bay Rays. Taj Bradley, 10-6 with a 2.85 ERA, taking on Brian Wu, 15-3 with a 2.78 ERA. Okay, pretty close. This could be a good pitching matchup, or it will be another couple hours of misery. As we had yesterday. What an absolute frustration of a game. Oh my goodness. Awful. Well, let's play the next game. Oh wait, do we have a roster? Oh, we have our September call-ups. Canzone. Okay, so they called up Canzone, left fielder, which is not helpful because they just called up Mitch Haniger to replace an injured player, and Tyler Saucedo. Okay, so not the most helpful moves from the computer, if I'm being completely honest. But I will make it work. Let's go with the, let's see. They've been wearing their Road, but with a seafoam top. Alt 2, yeah. On the road. Let's do that. I think we are actually going to play in Tropicana Field. We could look at spring training, Date Palm, no. All-Star, no. Minor, no. They have like a Steinbrenner, whatever. No, I would guess. Bayfront, Iron Horse, Statesman. I apologize if I've already gone through all of them. Oh yeah, we definitely have. Okay, we'll just play in the... Oh god. Oops. Where are we going? There we go. We'll just go to Tropicana. I hate playing here. I don't think anybody likes playing here. Ooh, Cal Raleigh's going to need the day off, and that's going to make our lineup a little bit funky. Maybe we can use Canzone to our benefit. No, because Shenton's the DH. Actually, yeah, let's throw Canzone as a DH. It's a lefty switch, or it's a lefty-lefty. Let's go with Rosarena, Rayleigh. Canzone's got good power and a little bit more speed. Ford. We could drop Ford to the bottom of the lineup. Rodriguez in the 1 spot. Seiya in the 3. And I think that's okay. It's a pretty lefty-heavy bottom of the lineup. Maybe let's flip Rayleigh into Rosarena, actually. What's Canzone's primary position? Left field. Let's do that. Let's DH Randy, and we'll play Canzone out there. That'll give Randy a little bit of a rest, and hopefully we'd be able to use him for the whole series. Okay, hey, look at that. Look at that. I thought it through for 2 seconds and was like, hey, this kind of makes sense in a way. It's baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Happy Labor Day to all of you out there. If you're working, if you're lucky to have the day off, I've been there. I didn't even get the thumbnail. Dang it, darn it. Fart. Okay, that's fine. Starting pitching duel, Taj Bradley taking on Brian Wu. Wu has been dominant on the mound as of late, and Rodriguez is hitting well. 387 over his last 7 games. Bradley is looking for his 6th straight win on the mound. So the truest form of a pitching duel. 2 pitchers who have been good lately. Not just like good records over the season. McClanahan, big game on the mound versus the Nationals with a win there. Over the last 10 games, offensively, 5.5 runs for the Mariners, 233 average, and 26 home runs. Starting pitching over the last 116, don't love that stat. Rays bullpen over the last 5, a .87 ERA in 10 innings. So they're going about 2 innings per with an under 1 ERA, 10 strikeouts. We might need to get to the starter or not at all. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. The teams around 500 we tend to struggle with, and that could continue today. August players of the month, Yordan Alvarez and Nolan Gorman. August pitchers of the month, Jose Quijada and Roki Sasaki. August rookies of the month, Roki Sasaki, with Jacob Wilson for the AL. Royals rally from 5 down in a victory over the Tigers. That makes that division very interesting. Unfortunately, the Royals and the Tigers do not play for the rest of the season. Giants win their 7th straight game. That's put them back in the playoff, the wild card hunt. It's made that that race interesting. Aaron Judge increases AL leading home run total to 45. Gilbert gets strikeout number 236. That leads the AL. Munoz, save number 47, increases his AL lead. Emilio Pagan saves his 41st game, tied for the NL lead. And we got a couple of call-ups. Daniel Espino and Bubba Chandler, who I believe is actually already up, but does get called up here in our franchise. Yeah, God, they traded...
First pitch, moments away.
Who'd they trade? We traded Garver. So we've had Harry Ford on the team for a while. Harry Ford got the call. So he'll be on the team for September, which is kind of weird because they already have two catchers. But give him some time, I guess. I don't know if you really want to do that. The Mariners are not in a clear position playoff-wise, like at all. All right, 4-seam at 98, a splitter at 93, a cutter at 93, 12-6 at 81.
In the air, right field.
That might be an out. Okay, so not a good start. Kind of gave up on that pitch a little bit early, if I'm being honest. I dropped that PCI.
This is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first.
Oh, Dylan Moore in the lineup because
these hitters, they're ready to jump
Really's
all
out?
over
No, who's out?
And they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone,
Solano.
however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cutter on the outside. Wasn't looking for the cutter, was looking more for that splitter. That's a splitter outside, okay. Ooh, under it.
A ball lifted to center field. Robert calls it in, 2 away.
Okay. Oh, that's right. They have Luis Robert. I forgot about that. They traded for Luis Robert.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Seiya Suzuki.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Curve
okay, there we go. Good take.
That's a strike. And 1-1. That one missed.
Right.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's all.
There we go. Hey, nice.
That's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4.
All right, there we go. At the very least, if we could just get him on base, I think that'd be, or that is positive. Ooh, and you see the Detroit Tigers lose to the Mets today, so that could be good for the Royals.
A 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Luke Raley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
I don't know why, but the game keeps telling me that there's game tips available when I start it up. MLB The Show. It's like, game tips are available. Yeah, I don't. Do I need any? Do you think I need any? And it tells me on my phone too. Hey, just in case you wanted to know.
Up the middle, and that chance handled.
That was a bit of an unfortunate swing there, late on that fastball. They trailed inside a little more than I thought it would.
First opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball
Oh,
on the
this
show.
is such a good opportunity for us to take some of these teams out of playoff contention, and we're not doing a very good job.
Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill, Ryan Wu. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude.
This will be an interesting game to watch today.
He's been so effective away from home this season.
Jose Caballero, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Trying to bunt his way on.
Okay, there we go. Didn't get enough of it.
Batting second.
Didn't really push that up the third base line at all. We have a better group. We have a better duo speed-wise as far as taking care of the bunt with Dylan Moore playing third and Harry Ford playing catcher. Those guys are both faster than their counterparts.
Your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to
we'll keep an eye on the Yankees, whoever they're playing, see if they win.
He's going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
They were playing the White Sox yesterday. You can see the Yankees half a game back.
And that's a little bit high, and that's ball one.
Just missing on a couple of those fastballs already. Doesn't bode well for us today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty.
Oh,
Fights
we
that
pulled
one away,
that
still
left.
1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses.
Ooh, that's a strike. Oh, come on. You can't do that. No. Oh, please, no.
And it stays fair.
So it was an out that turned into a hit. That was a strike. It wasn't close. That's just a bad missed call. I fucking hate this lineup. It's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. Got a little dramatic there. A little frustrated that the fastball we just can't seem to get where we want it to go.
Lau with some impressive production lately.
Probably should try to induce a double play.
Runner takes off.
Oh, wow, we got him. Wow. Okay, I thought he got it beat by a ton. It seemed like he had a great jump on it. Thankfully, it was the sinker rather than the circle change. We'll take a look at this replay here. We get a secondary look. What? That wasn't a great secondary look. We are going to actually take a look at a replay. And this is, I was talking about this recently where, like, it'd be nice if the computer made challenges. How is he out? Okay. So he's, where would he qualify as out? Sorry, I know this is a little there. Okay. I mean, there's definitely a space. The thing that's tricky about this game specifically is the fact that that hitbox sometimes can be a little bit weird, but nice job by Ford there to get him to get the throw out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And out that should have been a strikeout, instead got caught on the base paths. So, funky bottom of the first here for the Mariners.
Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
1 ball, 2
2 outs, base is empty.
It's such a good pitch. It's in such a good location. That couldn't be more like in the spot that I want it, and we're just not getting the call.
And they'll do it again.
So we continue to struggle to get these players out.
To the right side.
Nice job by Polanco. Okay.
The throw to first. And
all right. Technically, Dylan Moore did miss that ball up the third baseline. It doesn't really matter,
No score.
just because it should have been a strikeout. And we did get him thrown out, so. Hopefully we do not have another 14-inning game. I did make sure to give myself plenty of time to get this video recorded.
Bradley back to work. Pitch
Ball
misses.
one, no strike.
And
Let's
that
get
is
some. Let's
ball
have some
one.
good looks here. I don't know how much we want to raise that pitch count by. We did look at those stats. I mean, they pitched in the last 5 games. It was what, 10 innings to a .8 something ERA. It's not exactly a recipe for success. And especially considering that they left pitcher in for 4 innings in that Guardians series, and we just could not do anything with it. Paul Sewald.
There's a strike. They're now 3-1.
That's actually kind of a pitch that maybe you'd want to take a shot at, but I think it's okay. Ooh, that's ball 4.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Time called now.
I was looking for something off speed, something with a little bit of movement there. Under it, and that's an out. So a walk we turn into an out, and an out that should have been, they turn into a base hit.
So digging in, Dominic Canzone.
Nope.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal
Thanks.
to third.
Thank you,
Didn't go.
Canzone.
No score here in the second. Next offering in there for a strike.
Not seeing
And
that
it's 1-1.
fastball well.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
God damn it. No, Sean.
It's a strikeout.
I don't know.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well.
Everything about it was just, everything about it was bad.
Just happens to jump by you. You expand
It's a nice 12-6 curve in there, not really looking for that pitch.
and you're
I'm
really
guessing
not
that
even
that's
able to make
his,
contact. If you do,
yeah, it's his
many times
4th
a
best.
pop-up.
All right, that's fine. Early? I think I over-adjusted. No, okay.
That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Down
Oh
to
my
third,
fucking
swing and a
God.
miss. In time. So the
Okay.
drop third
Okay.
strike doesn't
Okay.
hurt him,
Okay.
and that's that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh, just absolutely ice cold here. Not sure what I'm seeing. Not positive. Like, I don't know.
And we're back.
And
Bottom of the
leading off
inning.
for the
Here's
Reds,
the center
the
fielder,
center fielder,
Luis Robert
Luis
Jr.
Robert.
Oh, great stop. Throw to the
There's a
pitcher.
possibility that we had like 9
That's a
games
great
against
play
Luis
for the
Robert
out.
Jr. today. Or this season, not
Well,
today.
that's a great decision to go ahead and dive.
Why do you
stop
think
that
that things are
ball.
getting plugged and
Nice
unplugged?
little pitch recovery.
Nothing is moving on the table.
PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. And first pitch fastball
First
is
pitch
in for a
fastball.
strike. Right through there for a strike.
Come
Dave
on.
Lawrence assigned to work home plate. in
God,
this
that's
Good
just
umpire,
not at all where we
very
want
fair,
that. I
very
don't.
consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
How
That's
much were
just-
you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot.
Come
There
on.
were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next offering misses. 1 and
That's
2
a one. That's the first ball.
Pitch of the at-bat.
This is just, these at-bats are so fucking long.
Gets a piece.
I guess actually it's not that bad. Well, considering that he has that through about, that number of pitches through about 2 full innings, and we're at 1.1, and just Christopher Morel, kindly just go fuck yourself. Thank you. Good God. Fuck, that's annoying. God damn it.
Having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off.
These are the teams that we do tend to struggle against. I think that Rays series, when they played us in Seattle, was really frustrating at times as well for the same reason. We've had a couple of teams over the last, probably since the All-Star break, which I get is like a month plus, almost 2 months now. Just a lot. There's been a few teams that have given us a lot of trouble with consistent contact. That's making us throw more pitches. That leads to mistakes. That make me have to play the field, which leads to mistakes. Ugh. We already kind of had one. It wasn't 100% our fault because the umpire did not call the correct third strike. But then that led to a hit. And it led to a misplay at third. Oh, perfect. There we go.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Thought it was going to be an out, but we're able to just get it past the reach of the second baseman. There's our first hit of the day.
Like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Harry Ford up next for the Mariners.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That's outside.
It's outside.
It's 1-0.
Couple of home runs for Harry Ford. A 113 average isn't great. 5 RBI. Not stellar either.
And a strike on the outside edge.
That's a little frustrating. Ooh, too late on that splitter. We'll take a timeout here.
That's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And
Okay.
that's outside.
All right. Hey, it's a couple good takes. Got me with a fucking strike. Hey, if only he didn't call that fucking pitch on the outside a fucking strike.
Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And that is out of play. Rodriguez,
That is such a hittable fastball.
Fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Here's a rocket out to left.
And we'll go ahead and just send him back.
Morel right there to make the grab. That's out number 2. Here's Dylan Moore, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
And that's an out.
Lau sends it to first, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit.
Okay,
No errors,
it's all right.
and 1 left.
It's a pitching
We get
duel.
down
I
to
think
the
we're
whole
gonna
half of inning number
we're gonna have a
3.
tough time today
We're tied,
getting hits.
0-0.
We're playing pretty okay defensively. If we could cut down some of these pitch count at bats, I guess we're technically only need a 15.5 pitches per inning. It just doesn't bode well because that means that by the 4th he's going to be at 60. If we could maybe get a good quick inning here.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
We're okay. I think that's the number one thing for us to remind ourselves. Pitching duel. He has a good record. His team is at 500. That's where we struggle. And sometimes we tend to play down to our opponents as well. There we go. Okay, that's a little more what we're looking at. They're looking for, excuse me. That was the second pitch that apparently I just forgot I threw.
Wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to
through that
outside
sinker
part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
There we go. Okay, that helps make that strike that we got called on us a little easier. If that was a ball and we got that strike called on us, still not the best plate appearance. Sure, I get that.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Okay,
Wow,
all right.
Tough call for the hitter.
That's a brutal call. That is a brutal call.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ben Workvet.
The whole thing doesn't have to be.
That one go for a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it.
That's a little more what we're looking for. 3 pitches in that first. Maybe it's not.
Still scoreless.
We had 31. 3 made it 34. And then
back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. And
maybe 5 and 4 and 9, so 12. Okay. Suzuki worked a walk his first time.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
We were late on it. Darn. I just
I
don't trust my eyes at the moment. I don't trust, like, because they throw their second, third, and fourth pitches for first pitches, it makes that fastball look a little more deceptive. It's a good fastball at a mile per hour that we tend to struggle with, which is like 95 and above.
Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That's outside. There we go. Okay, 3-0.
It's 3-0.
3-0. Hands off. We can't be given extra outs on 3-0. We are a 3-0 red light team.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
There we go. Excellent. Nice job, Rayleigh. Good to have you back in the lineup. Let's go.
Loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead, run on base. Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful.
Really aggressive. Really wanted that to be a fastball in the zone. I think that's probably going to be
late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up,
sometimes I just make up my mind that he's going to throw a certain thing, and then when it's not that, it's a real problem.
One ball.
In the dirt.
Head back. We're not far enough away. That didn't bounce. Nice job by the catcher.
Tap back to the mound.
So this will at least advance the runner.
They get the out on Arozarena.
Damn, that splitter really stayed up in the zone, and we just drove it right into the ground.
Number 8,
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. He was a strikeout victim his first time. on a line.
Damn.
Drops
Oh,
it
he didn't
for
get
a
there.
hit. Couldn't run it down.
Let's
One
go.
scores easily, and
Seconds.
it's 1-0.
Okay.
Throw to second,
Nicely
not in
done,
time. He's there
Canzone.
easily.
God, that would have been
No waiting
two
around
pretty
right
good pieces
there.
of
He was
contact,
ready to
Canzone
swing it on
and
the first pitch.
Suzuki
Nice line
that
drive to the pull side right there,
just
but
couldn't
he
get away
spin
from the
off of
defender,
it. That's
but
the key. You still have to
just
extend
over the
to
outreached
baseball
arm.
in order to hit a line drive like that.
Okay, we have a 1-0 lead. That's good. It's a great color matchup, by the way. That's a great take. It's a great take, Polanco.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it.
Okay, thank God there were 2 outs, because I thought I looked at the thing going, please let there be 2 outs. But that's okay. Canzone, a little 2-out magic. Bad swing with Polanco. And you know what? Sometimes that's just how it goes.
Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Jose Caballero. Slider right there.
Really needed that swing to be early. That was a very tasty slider. Yeesh.
Might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches. See if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
So 44 minus 2 is 32. We threw 11 in the previous inning.
In the air, left field. Canzone gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Who are the Yankees?
And there's
playing
1
today?
down.
Just because we have a couple of teams that we get to schedule watch, which is fun here in our franchise. Oh, actually, Yankees schedule. Oh, they do not play today. That is weird. That is weird. They will be playing the Houston Astros, so we will be rooting for the Yankees throughout this week to help drag the Astros back to the Mariners.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
And then in this game, I could make things interesting in the AL East.
And that's a strike.
Okay. Really needed that strike call. That was...
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Okay,
Squeezes
all right.
it out.
A little worried that I was going to overrun that, but that's fine. We get there.
Lau at the plate. He's over 1.
We saw a lot of pitches last time.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Not a great slider.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now
okay.
3-1.
I'd love one of those 3 calls. One to even it at 2-2. I mean, that is a brutal strike zone right there.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer.
When you really think about it, it was the umpire's fault.
So 2 down.
You're actually able
so
to
here's
get
Robert now. Chopped left side. Moore.
We got Robert on 2 pitches, both of them sliders on the outside. 2 outs. That is wild. I did not think that was going to work, but hey, it did. And the walk, that really wasn't our fault because the umpire has a terrible fucking zone. You know, when you really think about it.
Quite a pitcher's duel so far.
4 innings pitched for each pitcher, 3 strikeouts apiece. The only difference, they are +1 in every other category. 2 walks, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. And that is, that's it. That's your pitching duel.
Bradley back to work.
And we drove it in.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Ford takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Take that
Bases
pitch.
empty,
No big
one
deal.
away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's
inside.
The inside edge. 2-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Okay.
On the corner for a strike, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, Harry Ford is getting some real tough pitches to work with here.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he
Let's
did.
let's take a timeout here.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait.
It's not a
just
great
second.
swing on that pitch on the inside, but if we look at it, like 3 of them are right on the edge. The only one that really missed was that second cutter. And we go for the splitter. Okay.
That's about as nasty as
That
a
splitter,
come across,
I don't...
especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Center field.
That should have been a home run. We should have
Robert
fucking
moves
crushed
under
that
it.
pitch.
And makes the play.
That
and
we
that's
should
out
have
number
fucking
3.
annihilated it. I got a
Nothing
little bit
across
too...
here this half. Home half of the
Eyes
fifth
got a little
coming
bit
up.
big,
It's
and
the
I didn't
Mariners
commit
1,
high
the
enough. I
Rays
thought I was
nothing.
going to drop a little more. Fuck. That is a huge miss for us. It's all good. It's all good.
And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Shabby
for
with
the
my
Rays,
buddy Chris Singleton,
the left
and set
fielder,
to get us started.
Christopher
Bottom 5, Christopher Morel.
Morel.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one
Come
over the mark.
on.
Now 1-2.
Morel was the other guy that we had a real hard time
How
putting
you
away.
take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He
Got
goes
him.
down
Okay.
looking.
That helps us out here in the bottom of the 5th. 32 through those first 3 innings.
For Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He popped
Or
out
the
his
first 2
down.
innings, excuse me. 31, I think.
Swing and
That
high
is
fly
gone.
ball, well struck. That's back there. That one is gone.
What happened there? That fastball, I'm sure, dropped or eked out over the plate a little bit.
To square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate. But
Yeah, that one just did not get where I needed it to go. Or wanted it to go.
Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Xavier Isaac delivers
all
a
right.
pitch in for a strike
good.
at 95.
1 run is probably not going to be enough to win most games. And that's where it can start to get a little frustrating that we didn't get that 12-6 curve that was absolutely a mistake to
And 2
Julio.
away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 2
Johnny
down now, and here is Johnny DeLuca. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike in
Okay.
there.
Really thankful for that call.
And that one popped in the air left field. Rodriguez makes the play.
Not terrible.
That
Not
is
terrible.
the
We do
end.
give up the game-tying run to
But we're all
Caminero.
tied up thanks to another solo homer. All
It
even
was
at
just,
one
it was a little
apiece.
too low and it
Watching
leaked over the
Major League
plate.
Baseball exclusively on the show.
Fuck.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check
Giants
out the
win their
latest
7th
news
straight.
around the league.
No, we already talked about those. Dylan Moore up. We should probably take a look at our bullpen. I'd like to try and get Wu through 6.
Ball one there.
That's inside.
Well, these Mariners
should take a
need
look
to
at
bring
our
up the
bullpen.
quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they
That's
haven't
ball
exactly
2.
been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Caught and lifted in the air. Low, hustling
It's
after
late.
it.
It's late. We're so late on this fastball.
And
Just
now
not
proceed-
trusting what we're seeing at all. Oh, our bullpen is in a really rough shape. I think this will help with Emerson Hancock. We do need a lefty. We can use Marhone. It's a lefty-righty, lefty-lefty. And then there's a little string of righties.
Seiya Suzuki.
God fucking damn it.
Right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Timing is off. I can't figure out what he wants to throw.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
God fucking damn it. Are you serious?
Raley in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swings and blasts.
That was a
red.
red. That was a horrible jump. Just the problem is that it's 2 outs before we can get a double. Come on. We give ourselves so little room for error. We either give ourselves the largest amount of room for error with a double that, like a leadoff double that we can't do anything with, or we get a double with 2 outs. And we'll go to the bullpen.
Done for the night, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from
start we could not figure him out.
Back with the new arm after a quick break.
He had a good fastball. There was something about his splitter that just didn't seem like it.
Now pitching for the
on the mound
I don't know.
now, Alex Faedo.
Like it didn't drop in a dramatic fashion, so it felt like it was hard to read. But we've also been off. Like the Cleveland series was real difficult for us. 14-inning marathon of misery.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
We're going to get a slider at 85, a four-seam at 96, a circle change at 90, and a sinker at 95.
In this one.
That's inside.
Gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Swings through
Okay.
that one.
Yeah, I got me on that slider.
Back.
That makes sense.
Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Fairbanks getting loose as well. Swings
Fuck.
and misses.
Fucking fuck. Fuck.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there.
Fuck
Just ended up out
me. Oh my God.
For his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
All the way down to 82. That fastball tops out at 96. It's a gross combination that we are not going to do well with.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one drilled left field.
Okay. Nicely done, Arozarena. He thankfully threw about 4 of them in a row.
From second, a costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you
That's
just
a couple of. Do they have like the wrong person out there? Because that's the second hit that we've had this inning where he has taken a full step in the incorrect direction and had to recover.
And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, called strike. Arozarena at second with 2 down. Fouled off.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next
Okay,
offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the slider just
Thank you, Kansas. Thank you, Kansas. That was abysmal. That was so bad.
You're better off taking that pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. And
Oh, that one dropped. This left fielder is making baffling plays.
And they take a 2-1
What?
lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit.
What
maybe
happened
spread
there?
out, but he got the job done right there.
There's no way he didn't have that. Okay, that's fine.
And step
So the left fielder here for
in for the
For
Mariners, Jorge
Christopher
Polanco.
Morel. Why is he out there? Is he in the wrong position? He has 94 strength, Everything else is sub 60.
And
That's
downstairs
wild.
and outside.
He's had 2 bad jumps. He let that one drop instead of trying to charge it a little bit.
That's
We should send him a dinner or something.
Balls, no strike.
That's a strike.
Okay. Did want to go 2-0 fastball. Threw that one inside. Oh, Sean, you can't swing at
It
that.
might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just
Take a timeout.
out. He's really late right now.
That's outside. Hey, good take.
3-2.
Good take here with Polanco.
A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the third
So we
out.
got that one.
But 2
Darn.
runs
Okay,
for
that's
the
okay.
jump ahead.
That's okay.
9-1-2 scheduled
Pick up
to
a
hit
few
in the
hits
home half
here.
of the
Get a couple
6th.
runs in.
It's the Mariners 3, the Rays 1. And
Now the
welcome
question
back.
is,
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ben Workman.
who is at 65? Okay, I would like to try and get him through 6.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite
Nicely
a
done,
bit.
Polanco.
Polanco
One away.
tosses to first. And that's
Here we go.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter
The
in the
shortstop,
6th.
Jose.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter.
He is
Jose
getting low in the
Caballero.
energy, so this will be his last inning.
In the dirt, ball 1.
What's the lineup? Oh, it's that double lefty. Actually, might be worth pulling him here, maybe. Actually, we don't really have the bullpen.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Called strike right there.
After yesterday, we might need to roll the dice a little bit.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
That isn't this part of the zone that has been a little. That part of the zone feels like it's been a little more consistently tight.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1 down, base is empty.
Come
Stays
on.
alive.
Come on.
Knocks that
Fuck
one away,
off,
and
Caballero.
we'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And that's a little bit
That's
high.
so goddamn
And now
irritating.
3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ground ball left side.
Okay, so this will definitely need to be his
Sends
last
it across to first. 2 up, 2
last
down.
last inning.
Up next to the Rays.
Now it's the right fielder,
The right
Josh
fielder,
Lowe.
Josh
1 for 2.
Low.
Jeez
first offering is
Louise,
fouled
that was
off.
not where I wanted that.
Struck him out looking.
Hey, way to go. Way to go.
Rays
Tucked it
going on
right
1,
under
2,
the
3.
top bar. Let's
Score
go.
balls. It's 3-1.
Let's go.
Now
All right,
pitching
so they're going to bring in another reliever. It's a right-hander, excuse me, Manuel Rodriguez.
I
don't know why I even said that.
Give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh, eBay, do you have a suggestion for me?
JP
By Dark
Crawford
Messiah,
getting
Might and
ready
Match
to
with
hit.
$13. Thanks.
Crawford.
Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Hold on, I gotta. All right.
First
That's low.
offering and it just misses.
Slider at 91, sinker 97, four seam 99.
That's
That's a
just little bit
slider.
low.
Okay.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Ooh, not a good pitch. Or swing.
Next offering is fouled back.
God damn it. He's throwing him like right on the edges of the
2-2
zone.
will have to wait just a second.
Probably should be a 3-1 count.
And that's a strikeout looking.
Damn.
Fastball
Okay,
delivers,
just
throws in for strike.
didn't anticipate him throwing that there.
Harry Ford was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is
Early.
fouled off.
Oh, okay, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Just early, rather than just...
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short.
Well, at least he's 0 for 3 in a different... He's 0 for...
And 2 away to start the 7th. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Right down the shoot. Strike one.
Man,
Some
that
hitters are
sinker
just more
looks
confident
funky.
They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Damn it.
Time
Big
call.
time.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now fly ball to right center.
Drop.
Reaches, but can't make the grab.
Nicely done, Julio. It at least get on base with 2
We don't
outs.
see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now Dylan Moore in the air center field. He's got it, and that is that.
Me to drop that fucking...
Mariners lead 1,
God
but
damn
they
it.
still lead it 3-1.
Done one positive play, and everything's going to be a hit. No, it's not, you fucking idiot.
Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's Brandon Lau.
We're going to bring in Emerson Hancock. We're going to get Woo out there.
Hancock.
Now,
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right through there for a
That
strike.
sinker is
Well,
not
in this one, the
great.
offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
There we
Popped
go.
up.
There we go. Even though it's a disadvantage matchup, you know, throwing a righty, throwing to a lefty, it's at least somebody different.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Robert stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
The Rays trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That just misses,
Oh.
and it's 1-2. Swing
There we
and a
go.
miss, struck him out.
There we go.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Stepping in,
There we
Christopher
go. Right at the
Morel.
bottom of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Maybe we try to use Hancock for 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I don't know if we. I don't know if we want to try and use him for all 3 innings that we need him, 7, 8, and 9. But
Close, but
oh,
called
that's
the
not
ball.
close.
Gonna
That's a
count 1 and
strike.
2.
That pitch was pretty
You
borderline at the top
can't
of the
miss
zone,
those
and he's not
calls,
digging the
man.
call out there on the mound.
That's
Clearly pretty
brutal.
frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Good eye right there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Okay.
And that one is
Fucking
lifted in
God.
the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
All right. Okay. Thankfully, I was gonna say the first time they did that, they actually made it. They were able to take that. Should have been strikeout into and turned it into a hit, but thankfully they didn't do that time.
Now pitching.
All right.
Garrett
They are bringing in a
Clevenger will
lefty,
take over here.
Garrett
What a
Clevenger.
workhorse he's been for him this year as he comes on for his 75th appearance. That's an indication of how important he truly is to this ball club.
Now,
Leading
Seiya
off for the
Suzuki.
Mariners, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Cutter at 93, 4-seam at 98, slider at 89, sweeper at 83, and a sinker at 97.
And delivers
Do you have that
outside.
little double tap that we had?
Check swing, called
I always
strike.
forget who that was. We had him for a couple of years on the team. 2022 and 2023.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I apologize.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
That's just an inexcusably bad swing. 3 straight cutters, huh?
Breaking
No
ball
pitch off the plate,
inside.
ball 2.
And it's 2-2. And that
Counts
one
full.
almost got him.
Weird.
And a swing and a miss.
Now with a sweeper.
And that's one away.
That was a much better sweeper that time.
Luke Raley now at the plate. First pitch
I do
doesn't
like throwing him inside.
find his zone.
Let's get another righty warmed up. Actually, Munoz looks better than I thought he would. It is still a righty, lefty, righty, so we can leave.
We're at the top of the 8th. And that one is
that's low.
downstairs.
We can
Down
leave our
2-0.
pitcher in.
Ripped into right center. And that
It is
should be extra
weird how
bases.
predictable
Now
the
he'll
pitching
turn
has
for
been
second.
against Raley.
In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it
It's
up.
very
He
bizarre.
got
He's the
back.
only lefty that I
Tried to
feel like I have a
get
good
inside
read on where they
ready
want to
for
try
it,
and pitch him.
kept his hands in
And I'm
turned
surprised
on
that they
the
keep
pitch,
doing
put
it.
the
We're
bat through the zone.
able to get to it. Not 100% of the time. Definitely have got a few times here and there. I think there was one in Cleveland where it was like
One
a
out. Runner at
a
second.
splitter
And
or
next is the
something. It was just like,
designated
oh
hitter,
god, we
Randy
should have had
Arozarena.
that.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another.
How about a 2-run blast?
Swung on, belted. That's back.
Okay.
And it's gone.
All right. We're back, everybody. We're back.
His 37th homer of the year. It's 5-1. One
Man, we
pitch,
could have
one
4
swing,
players with 40
one
home runs.
run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there.
Raleigh,
Didn't
Raley,
take
and
much time in the box to
Arozarena
make
could
an
all
impact.
have 40. We need 3 more with Arozarena. Will you stop telling me that things are unplugged, computer? You're gonna be replaced, computer. How about that? All right.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle.
That's the
so when
worst
you step in the
possible-
box, you're ready to pull
That's
the
a
trigger
very bad result
wherever
for
it's
us.
at.
We should
Really
not
good
be
job by the
successful
hitter.
on the first
Total
pitch of an
conviction
at-bat.
on that swing.
Dominic Canzone.
That was
the
Canzone DH.
next to hit. Pitch
Ball
misses. And that is ball
Ball
1.
1.
No, he's in
strike.
left field. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Shenton must be the DH. We could probably.
That
Ball
one
2.
missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Oh, a little too aggressive. Sorry. Sorry, Dom.
Hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offer.
This is a really good pitch.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. To the right side.
Damn it.
And that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Second baseman, Jorge.
2 down, base is empty. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Out to short,
darn.
Caballero.
Really, really weak contact on that.
Third
Okay.
out.
So we're up by 4. We'll go ahead and leave our pitcher in at the moment. We'll leave Hancock in.
Two-run homer. It's now 5-1. You're dialed into the show.
Did they finally put Dan Wilson in the game? Is that actually him now?
To the ballpark.
Here is a look at your standings. Your Kansas City is now a game out. Texas a game up. Boston still tied in that second spot. And you can see Orioles half game ahead of the Yankees, which is why that's going to get so interesting. It looks like it's going to be AL West, AL East, AL Central, 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of, do we want the Yankees to win
Hancock
and hope that the Orioles fall in the wild card? I don't think they will. I think they're too good.
And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now
But they'd be the 4.
Shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
There we go. Really needed that. This zone's been a little frustrating at times, and they've given some funky ball calls in the wrong spots. That ball was higher and more inside than a ball that should have been strike 3. He got called a ball.
If he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next to hit.
I think you might think it's called a ball with how this pitcher or how this umpire is called the strike zone.
There's the strike.
Well, at that velocity,
but I guess the other thing you could consider is if Baltimore has that 2 spot,
but off the velocity of the fastball,
then we don't have to see them until the championship game for sure. So I think we actually might want Baltimore to be the 2. So we'd be the 1, they'd be the 2, and then we can deal with whoever. Detroit, New York, Boston, Kansas City, or Texas, whoever gets that last spot. Some absolutely miserable Baltimore BS in a championship series would be.
The M's leading by 4. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to.
Now, because we don't really need to worry about a save situation, we could bring in Morejon, the lefty, because it, I believe, is going to be lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty.
Down in order, go the Rays. They're down here 5-1.
Let's look at it before we get too far into this. That 2-run home run from Arozarena changed the complexion of this game so totally and completely for me.
Drew Rasmussen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
J.P. Crawford.
So it is indeed lefty, righty, lefty, lefty. So we can contemplate. I mean, if we want to go for kind of a cheeky save, we can leave him in. If we want to just try and play the advantage at bats and go from there, I think that's a viable option as well. Drew Rasmussen. He has a 99-mile-an-hour 4-seam fastball, a sinker at 97, a cutter at 91, and a sweeper at 87.
Fastball for a strike.
In a 4-run game here, top 9. Joe Boyle and Steven Matz.
The young right-hander up and throwing. Matz, a left-hander, also throwing.
That was a sinker way up in the zone. Did not.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Okay. All right then.
Nope, that's That's a ball.
We're seeing him at 98. Oh, late. We were right on it. That was at 100. The timing's a little bit better. He supplies the power. We might be able to get it out of here. Got me with a sinker. God damn it. That sinker did not stink. It stayed so high in the fucking zone.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Ford in here.
Sorry.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. He swings and fouls.
That fucking sinker isn't sinking. I take a time out. That's two awful swings.
Step out of the box. Next one in the dirt. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Yeah, that's outside.
It's
2-2.
Oh,
Gets
no.
a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and a full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches.
Julio with 69 RBI. Noise. Got me. Fuck. My headset clunked and it distracted me. It actually kind of startled me. And then I got a little lost.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a foul ball. Rasmussen, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Hit in the air, right field.
We've just been so
Makes the play.
late on the fastballs all day. Our timing has just been off.
And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the M's 5, the Rays 1. All set for the
And
bottom of the 9th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Ben Workvet.
Let's leave a bit. Let's
And there's a base hit to the left.
That was just a bad. That was a bad
And
pitch.
aboard on the leadoff single.
We're okay. We're okay.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I can't believe how bad that pitch
You
was.
want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Good job to fight that one off.
There we go. Nice job. Nice job, Hancock.
Nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And now it's going to be Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. Now here is Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Line drive caught to second.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're
Nothing
good.
you can do about those.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Tried to double up there. Got a little excited. Go with a slider against Robert again.
Robert stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
This is not a great situation to be in because he can cut this down to 1 real easy.
2 out of the inning. Right through there for a strike. This could end it.
And it did. That slider was awful, but we get it. Okay. Good win against a good team. I know they're 500. They are still in the playoff chase, and those are the teams that we've struggled with all season. Talked about it for quite a while now in this series, in this game, this season. This one was interesting because we had the 1 run, and then we gave it up. We got those 2 runs back in the immediate next half inning, and then we put on 2 more with the Rosarena, and that really changed the complexion of the game. It was going to be, you know, we try to leverage the at-bats. Maybe we try to shorten the bullpen stay with Hancock for a couple innings. But then we get 2 runs, and it's a 4-run game. We can gamble a little bit more. We gave up some hits there in that last inning that weren't great, but it didn't come back to bite us. We gambled, and we won that time. We saved our bullpen quite a bit. It was just Wu, and it was just Hancock. That was it. That works for us. Rosarena. Kind of a no-doubt shot on the opposite field, too, which was kind of wild. 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 run. Wu improves to 16 and 3. Taj Bradley drops to 10 and 7. And Emerson Hancock picks up save number 3. Rosarena, your player of the game, 2 for 4. A home run, a double. He knocked in 3 of the 5 runs and scored twice. Luke Raley, he scored 3 times on a 2 for 3 day with a couple of doubles. Dominic Canzone was 2 for 4 with a double. He knocked into Julio Rodriguez 1 for 5. Brian Wu gets your win. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned. Taj Bradley gets the loss. 5.2 innings pitched, 3 hits given up, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned. Not a whole lot of strikeouts in this game, I think just kind of in general. 8 for the Mariners, 11 for the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm an idiot. Please stop talking. 27 plus 27 is 54. 8, 19 of 54 at-bats. Junior Caminero was 1 for 3 with a home run. Ben Rodevert, whatever. Not whatever. I don't know. Brandon Lau. Josh Lowe, Brandon Lau. Josh was 2 for 4 with a strikeout. Brandon was 0 for 3 with a walk. Ben was 1 for 3, and nothing really going on there. And 3 of those 4 players that I just listed had all 4 of the hits. And then the 4 players that we have had 7 of the 8 hits for the Mariners. We bounced back, get a good win. It was 3-1 there for a little bit, and then it was 5-1. That's kind of what we're looking for. We start off September on a positive note, and that will do it. Josh Fleming no longer injured. Okay. All right, a couple of injuries. The roster. Colt Emerson has been called up to the Travelers. Taylor Floyd has been called up to the Travelers. Called up Bill Knight to the Rainiers and Matt Cronin to the Rainiers. So there you go. Some roster moves happening behind the scenes. We are 107 and 31. Let's take a quick look at the standings because they are interesting. The Royals a game back in that final spot. The Rays, they're now 4 with that L1. You have the Royals with a W5 to help put them in the 1 game back there. The Rangers and Red Sox tied, so it gets pretty interesting. Pretty interesting there. Yankees, they are +6, but where the Yankees get interesting is if we look at the AL East. They are half a game back of the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles on an L4. The Yankees have won 3 in a row, and this starts to get real tight because it's going to be Houston. I don't remember exactly who the Orioles play off the top of my head, but we can look at it. San Diego. So there's a real possibility that this flips to the Yankees in the Yankees' favor, and they are the number 2 seed. As we see the Giants 13-12. What? Can we view the box score? No. How do we? Oh, we want to view today's games. Where's that one? They went into the 10th inning. Wow. Whoa. So it was a 6-run 8th. And then the Giants needed 3 in the bottom of the 9th and then scored 3 in the bottom of the 10th. Wow. 10? 10, so they must have had 2 in the first as well. No, 2, 4, 6, double that, 12, 2, 3, 5, 7. God, 10, 13. Wild. Wild. Speaking of, the West, or the wild card, really interesting. Giants have won 8 in a row. They're 1 game out. The Padres, the Reds, the Phillies, they are all locked up. Giants get 1 win, and any of these teams stumble, they could make this a 4-way race for this final spot. And the Pirates aren't too far back either. Diamondbacks probably your cutoff realistically. But we'll keep track of that as we go through the month of September. Perhaps we'll have some games on Thursday. Let's rip a pack before we get out of here. We have 2 of those. Great. Wow. Okay. Joe Adele. Cool. A new card at least. Hey, you know what? All the players were new, even if 2 of them didn't have faces. We will be back tomorrow. Luis Castillo looks to keep his perfect decision record intact. 18-0 with a 1.93 ERA, taking on Ryan Pepiot. He is 12-8 with a 4.05 ERA. It'll be the Mariners. It'll be the Rays. Game 2 tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel. We'll have Thursday off, maybe a stream, commentating some games. People seem to have a good time with that last time, and I had a good time with it as well. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. You can subscribe where the gameplay is. You'll be notified when you post You'll be notified when I post new videos if you ring the bell down below. Messy outros and everything. Right here we have the baseball playlist. Thanks again for watching. Good sports, go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.